So here we have another chess boxing light matchup for 90 plus. 90 plus against India against Turkey. We have the Indian fighter already in the ring, getting set up and ready. This is Ja. And from Turkey, we have Berk entering the ring and getting set up and ready as well.
We saw him yesterday against Matias, I think, in a friendly. Is that the same guy? I believe it is. Maybe not.
I don't believe so.
No, I'm seeing him. I'm seeing his backside, so I really can't be sure.
I think this is a new one, at least to me, in the 90 plus division.
No, because obviously Matias is under 90.
Yeah, and all chess boxing light matches, anyone over 90 is considered heavyweight, which I guess would make us heavyweights.
Technically.
Yeah. All right, gear is coming on. Reminder of the rules: 90-second boxing round, 4-minute chess round, 90-second boxing round, 4-minute chess round. In the event of a draw, like we just saw, we draw pawns and decide based off of one more chess round or one more boxing round. Fighters entering the center of the ring, tapping gloves, going back to the corners. The referee from Latvia ready. We are seconds out, and there's the bell. Gloves touch again. We like the sportsmanship.
A bit of a rush.
Ooh, good jab and counter jab. Okay, volume of punches coming from Turkey now. I think Turkey has a slight edge so far.
It's very much a chess game.
I like the footwork from the Indian fighter. He has a nice wide stance. He's entering well. We'll see if he keeps that when.
You like wide stances?
What the way?
Who's your reference on wide stances? Like what fighter fights with a wide stance this way?
What I'm looking at is there's width in his stance. His knees are slightly bent. He's not straight, and he's taking small steps, leading with the direction he wants to go. So his left foot is leading forward. When he circles, he opens circle. He doesn't cross his feet. So I think he's been trained technically in boxing. He has a good check hook as well, so he can take a step back. I do think he is a little slower than his opponent, and he doesn't do well when he's rushed or when he's under pressure. But when he's calm and he has his distance, I think he looks technically sound. But so far, again, I think the Turkish fighter, because of the rushing and the rapid punches, I think he's winning this round.
What astrological sign do you reckon he is? You gave a detailed impression of his style, so I'm guessing you could.
I think everyone that does chess boxing is a Gemini.
Yeah, we're all Geminis.
Personalities, one part chess.
Actually, we are both Geminis.
We are Geminis. We're Gemini brothers.
Gemini
Twins.
brothers.
I think I missed the decision there. Was it Turkey?
It was 1-0, but I didn't catch. We'll figure it out sooner or later.
Yes, hopefully Ring Announcer repeats that. Oh, the guy that beat me in Chess Boxing Fit just won another match.
Whoa.
Love to see it.
Rising to the top.
Yep, go Canada. All right, the bell is rung, and we have a D4 opening for White, the Indian fighter, and we match D5 for Berk, the Turkish fighter. Berk the Turk.
So it's kind of a you got like your reverse stonewall there.
The F pawn isn't out. Yeah, I mean he could move the D5 and then get the F pawn out, but we do see a Dutch for Berk. Usually that pawn would go on to D6, but that bishop instead opting to hide behind the the knight. We do have that nicely placed knight up on. Oh,
I don't like
trade.
that. I don't like that bishop take at all. But that trade is basically that's kind of your bishop that you want to hold on to.
It does benefit black for that trade.
Yeah, and the opening of the F file now. Now there's en passant that he's just missed.
And should have en passant it there.
Yeah, it definitely should have.
Yeah,
because it's not obligatory. We have to remind you that like it's not because there's en passant that you have to do it. But if you don't do it on that move, then you
don't have the option again later.
There you go.
Yeah. But now, when there is the E5 break, which is customary in this Stonewall Dutch, now when they take, it's a protected pass pawn. And he opts not to take, though. Interesting decision by White again. All of his pawns are on the 4th rank. Now he has a nice pawn position over on the queen side.
This is coming slowly together. Now there's he's actually blockading the F pawn. The knight will kick back. That's not a problem. You don't have to win twice in chess. You only have to win once. It's a very important lesson to learn, because until you do that, before you learn how to simplify positions rather than keep on, I got a piece more, but I need 2 pieces more, I need 3 pieces more. No, you don't. You need sometimes a pawn. Sometimes you don't even need a pawn more. You just need a dominating position. So
that's a good point.
Very often when I get a student, the first thing I tell him is just stop trying to win twice, and he gains like 200 ELO points like in the next month.
Love that. That's good advice. Slight time advantage to Berk the Turk, but not much. And we will be seeing a second boxing round between these two. There's the 10-second warning. Did I miss something? That could have been a queen blunder right there.
I missed it too. I was somewhere else for a second.
Queen moved to B2, and there's nothing defending the queen.
Okay. Enjoying like, every second of it.
The Turk thought that
so who
it
blundered?
Was a trade instead of just a blundered queen, and he moved his queen out of the way.
So who blundered?
White blundered, but it wasn't capitalized on, so I think he got away with a blunder.
Well, the fief that isn't taken on the act is a king. There's a expression like that.
I like that expression. I haven't heard that one, but yeah, wise words from Carl Strugnell.
Strugnell. Yeah, Strugnell. Well, Strugnell in French.
Strugnell.
They say
it's a strong last name.
Kind of Germanic. You know, when people ask me how it's spelled, I say as it sneezed.
It's very funny. All right, we are over 90 kilograms. These are the big boys that are banging, but they're not allowed to bang because it's ChessBoxing light. So these are punches for points. Whoever scores more punches, more points in this round gets the decision for the boxing. And if the chess match is not finished, then whoever won more boxing rounds wins the match.
I've actually been impressed by the refs this year. They've been very professional. I mean, not particularly talking about the decisions they're making, but, you know, they're telling...
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, most definitely a better judge and ref lineup than our last World Championships in Turkey and in India. I've been much more impressed. It was kind of a roulette if you were going to get, you know, a good ref or a bad ref pass one thing. Sometimes that decided the match, which you never want that. You want it to be on the merit of competition, not you know, the luck of the draw on the referee. India keeping his distance. I think he's more of a technical reactionary counterpuncher type.
But he rushes normally in the normal boxing. He rushes the opponent and he just tries to.
I think he needs to be a little bit more active, being down a boxing round. I think he needs to draw this. And next up, we do have 2 Russia versus French. I combined French and France. 2 Russia versus France matchups that I'm very excited about. But we'll get there when it's time. Stay tuned. Definitely come back and keep watching this ChessBoxing light action before shifting gears to the main event.
Actually, I see that the next one that's coming up is is that one of the ones that you were talking about? This Russia against France that you're excited about or not? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Both of them. Yeah. And there's the bell. I think another round going to the Turk if it's up to me and my count. But we'll see what the final decision is from our judges. And this time we'll be sure to listen so we know the score. But great. So there we have it. 2 for Berk the Turk and 0 for the Indian fighter. So now the pressure is on the white pieces, India, in order to finish this match. He needs to win on the chessboard in order to bring it to a draw. The draw will mean an overtime, sudden death format where there'll be a draw of pawns, and depending on what pawn is picked, it'll either be one more boxing round or one more chess round. So white needs to make something happen in this chess round. Oh man, he's giving up his queen.
Oh, there's an intermediate check, but he can actually stop with the queen. So I think that might have been. Oh well, okay,
yeah,
it did work, but Queen F2 would have just covered up. Yeah. It wouldn't have been. I mean, it was still some venom in that, right? You could push E3, you could do stuff, but it's.
This looks like game over.
Well, now it basically is. Now that knight's pinned. Oh, the queen's coming in. I thought you would just advance the pawn, but that might even be stronger. The bishop's going to take on H3 next, and he's threatening mate on G2.
I would trade the rook off here.
You would trade the rook off?
Yeah, I would simplify pieces. I would trade the rook for the knight and the bishop.
There might be mate in 2.
With the bishop.
That's a very strong move. If he moves the knight, the bishop takes the place of the pawn. That's... Oh, he... A lot of this might not actually be all that necessary, but it's not changing the evaluation in any way. Take the knight now. Yeah.
Yep. Taking the knight with check.
This
is all.
Well, Berk definitely knows what he's doing. He's not.
He does.
He's no. And it's made in 1.
Legal move.
It's check.
One,
check.
One knockdown.
Sometimes the illegal move is actually a good move for you, so you just allow him. Okay, I'll allow that illegal move because I can mate you now.
I don't think our arbiter will let that fly, but nonetheless, there is the mate, our Turkish fighter, Berk the Turk, gets the victory over the Indian fighter Jah, and a well-fought match by both competitors. Good sportsmanship, and Berk will advance. That was a semifinal matchup, so Turkey will move on to the finals in the ChessBoxing light division for over 90 kilograms. And honestly, this is making me wish I entered the 90 kilogram division.
In
ChessBoxing light?
Right, yeah. This is, over, I guess.
And the winner by checkmate, Sehirli.
Yeah, I think I could.
Channel stream? Huh? You want to have
I know you can go on talking.
so, yeah.